Welcome back everyone for another Find Quickstart video. In the previous videos of this series, we've built a hierarchy and added it all to Grand Central. Go back and watch those if you haven't already. In this tutorial, we'll be adding some employees to your account. Head on over to Grand Central and down to the Employees tab. To add an employee, click on the plus button. Add a name and a pin that they will use to punch in and out. Let's add an employee, Spencer Clark. Now pay attention to where you are at in your hierarchy because that is where the new employee is now added. Let me show you why this is important, going back to our hierarchy chart ABC Cleaning Company. If I were to add an employee to the top account level, the employee can punch in anywhere in the organization. If your employee will be working at only one location, just add them to that hierarchy item. Let's move Spencer to just this location here in the West region. In Grand Central, let's go to Spencer's profile. Click the drop-down menu and change his default employee level. Let's move him to the West region, location 1. Now, Spencer can clock in at this location and only at this location. So to reiterate, to find an employee, head over to the Employee tab and you can search or just manually find your employee. Here you'll get a full view of their time card and you can make edits if needed. You can view what positions they have, view their punch records in chronological order, add personal devices, and view their face spaces. Face spaces are just photos that the system takes during their facial recognition registration. Now that you've seen me create an employee, go ahead and add yourself into the system. Even if you're not an hourly employee, you should do this just so you know how to teach your hourly employees later on. As a hint, you will probably want to add yourself at the account level of your hierarchy. Go ahead and get started now and pause the video. Great. Make sure you add yourself because now we are going to add your personal device into Grand Central tied just to your account. You'll follow these specific steps anytime you are adding a personal device for one of your employees. Let's go to our phone and head over to the App Store. Search for Find, F-I-N-D-D, and download the application. Once it has been downloaded, open it up and you'll get some permission requests. Accept them and then you'll see a registration code. Okay, now let's head over to Grand Central. Go to your profile, click Devices, and click the plus icon. Add a name. It can just be the type of phone you have, or if you have multiple personal devices, just be specific. And then input that registration code that you saw on your device. Leave this to on. If it is off, the employee can punch anywhere without generating an exception, even if they are away from their job site. So we'll leave this to on and you can play with it a little bit. Click Register, give it a second, and then tap Register on the device. Now, all you need to do is complete the facial recognition training and you'll be set to punch in and out. See our other support guides and videos for more in-depth knowledge on using devices. Okay, so we just added a personal device for ourselves. There are two other modes, mobile clock mode and clock mode for our devices, and Ryan in the next video will be going over the differences between those three clock modes.